program that the Climbing Federation launched. A very compassionate program revolving around a personal friend of yours who died of cancer, and it's called Climbers Against Cancer.
Yes,
CAC.
it's called Climbers Against Cancer.
Right.
Ronald already there, they did the introduction. It's about a friend of mine from England who was a climber, and he was also one of the officials of the International Federation. In, I think, 2001, he went to the doctor, and the doctor told him, "You have bone cancer." So his world was stopped, because they also told him, the time is limited. Then he was sitting at home and was thinking, what could I do? And at a certain moment, he had a brainwave. He said, okay, I will do something totally different. So he stopped working, he sold his house, he rented a little apartment, and he started doing charity. And the charity is actually selling T-shirts at competitions, and all the incomes of the T-shirts are donated at a certain institutes. For him, very small in the beginning. He went to some competitions, he sold a lot. But the awareness, especially for the younger generation, you saw already the nice Swedish girl, the younger generation has a very big awareness for this. Every young child has somewhere in his family somebody who died at cancer. So children start to buy the shirts, and you will see it here already. Instead of that, the charity is becoming a movement. Everybody wants to join CAC, because then you are in. At a certain point for John, it became more important to get a little bit recognition. And when he met me at a certain moment, he asked me, is it possible that the International Federation can give me a kind of recognition for this? So I thought I could try it. In the beginning, I talked with the board of the IFC, and as honorary member, of course, you have a nice door to open and talk to the right persons. But still, they were a little bit hesitated, because they dealing with money of others, and they were thinking, if we're giving money away to others, then it's for charity, we cannot do that. But then I explained to him that it's not about giving money, it's about giving the possibility for John to be present at big competitions. And from that moment, it started really booming. One of the biggest events he was at the World Youth Championship in Arco. He sold a lot of shirts. It went very nice. He did his donations, and then at a certain moment he died. Then the question is, how do we follow? How do we proceed? So with some people and with the trustees of the foundation, we came up with a model that we say, maybe we can use it also as a marketing tool, which could be used by organizers. The marketing tool is the organizers give the possibility to sell shirts, and we give back the visibility in press, and we make a thing. Because when you do a donation in a big screen, everybody feels happy. The press is there, the people who, let's say, the local organizer, the people who are important for the organizer, everybody is feeling very happy. So from that moment, we have about 4 donations at the World Cups a year. And in the average, there is donated something like 100,000 euros a year to local or regional institutes doing cancer research. So the money is not going to a certain specific one, no, it's also going back to the community regions. Actually, that was what they do, so don't be afraid. I will not ask for the money. This is a charity where we use charity also for a profit. For the profit for the people who have cancer, for the research, but also to give organizers the possibility to make a little bit awareness to do for their social responsibility. No, it's actually, everything connects together, and I think it's best to do it in this way because people are happy.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Reindert. And you really put the emphasis on it. This is important. Social consciousness is very
I just
important.
forgot one thing. Say, at a certain moment we were talking about the recognition. Then I said, okay, John, I make it possible for you that you will have at our annual meeting of the International Federation a presentation. So he did a presentation, Everybody was applauding, and then one member stood up in the room, and I said, I need 2 persons to back me up. And everybody was looking for now. I said, I propose John as honorary member. Afterwards, John asked me, what should I do for honorary member? I said, stay alive. And so he did, because he spent 1 year overdate.
Okay, it's a horrible,
sounds hard, but
horrible disease. But I think if you still in this adversity manage to do something, it's also gratifying a little bit. Okay, now we're going to be talking about another program that has to do with like people that have certain disadvantages, that have certain that face certain challenges. And oh, sorry, I thought you had it on. Otherwise, I would have taken somebody else. No.